All right, news just coming in. It was first Sartaj Aziz, the advisor to the Prime Minister of Pakistan, and now opposition leader Imran Khan. Pakistan's Tehreek-e-Insaf party chief Imran Khan has lashed out at Narendra Modi at a press conference in Islamabad. Imran Khan has said, and I quote him here, Modi has risen to the level of his incompetence. He also added that Modi got the people's mandate on the terms that he will end poverty in India and that he wasn't working towards that. Hamza Amir now joins us live from Islamabad. Hamza, it seems to be a day of attacks from Pakistan on India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
Well, yes, in fact, it started off with Sartaj Aziz's statement, then the Foreign Office's statement coming out, then a resolution in the Parliament given ahead, and then Imran Khan actually lashing out and saying that Narendra Modi has risen to the level of incompetence. And now, as we speak, Rahman Malik is in the Parliament, the former Interior Minister, and he is actually accusing India of funding and supporting the Baloch Liberation Army, which is actually a banned outfit operating in Balochistan province of Pakistan. And he said that India is actually, and Narendra Modi's government is supporting them to create and destabilize Pakistan and its operations. So you're right that, it's basically an all-out attack on India coming out from Pakistan when they talk about Narendra Modi's statement in relation to the 1971 crisis of Bangladesh.
In what context did Imran Khan make this statement?
Imran Khan was actually doing a press talk. He was questioned about Narendra Modi's statement in Bangladesh about the 1971 incident, and that's when he responded and he said that Narendra Modi has risen up to the level of incompetence, and it seems that the reason why he got in power was to actually end the poverty in India. Unfortunately, he said we are unlucky that both ministers and leaders of Pakistan and India are not competent enough and also are not willing to ease tensions between the two countries.
Hamza, do stay with me. Deputy Editor Smita Sharma also joining me on the phone line. Smita, what are your sources telling you? Will the Indian government even come out with a counter, or is this statement by Imran Khan and before him Sartaj Aziz not befitting of a reply by the Indian government?
Well, the statement, in fact, needs to be read as per the current mood, really, that exists between New Delhi and Islamabad at the moment. Remember, Vedika, just a few years back, in fact, when Asif Ali Zardari was the president, or in fact, before Pakistan held those historic elections in which Nawaz Sharif, in fact, won, of course, those elections with a decisive mandate. There was that popular perception that cutting across, in fact, political lines, cutting across the political parties in Pakistan, there was at least a sense that they wanted good relations with New Delhi, regardless of how the security situation was playing out on the ground. But the way things, in fact, have been turning, in fact, over the last couple of months, you see a constant, in fact, sharp jibes being exchanged, and also the Sartaj Aziz statement in the Senate, where he is also asking his members to not just look into Narendra Modi's statement on Bangladesh, which he, of course, made during that historic visit to Dhaka recently, but also asking them to read it in conjunction with Manohar Parrikar's statement recently, where he had mentioned that, in fact, terrorists need to be neutralized through terrorists. This was a statement which was given at one of the India Today conclaves itself. So clearly, these are very sharp exchanges that have been happening between New Delhi and Islamabad, and definitely this is not going to be the end of it as of now, Vedika.
Smita, do stay with me. Coming back to you, Amir, do we expect that resolution against the Indian Prime Minister over his statement on the 1971 war to be passed today itself?
Well, in fact, it has been presented today in the Parliament and it will be approved tomorrow, but it is expected that it will be unanimously approved because Pakistan will take up this issue as they have made it very clear into the United Nations as well. And they also have said that India should not be a permanent member of the United Nations Security Council. So I think this is one good opportunity for Pakistan to take this case forward and put it into the United Nations as well. And as Sartaj Aziz himself has said, that they will ensure that this issue is raised as much as possible through the diplomatic channels and through the Parliament, and is actually weakening positions of India for their permanent seat in the UNSC.
All right, do stay with me, Hamza and Smita. I believe Mr. Sanjay Kaul from the BJP is also joining me on the phone line. Mr. Kaul, what do you make of the remarks coming in from Pakistan? First it was Sartaj Aziz, now it's Imran Khan. Both of them training their guns on the Prime Minister over his comment on the 1971 war.
Well, I don't even know what Mr. Imran Khan knows about the war and whether he has the political maturity to react to something like that, and I think that could be ignored. But I do understand that the Pakistani establishment does not like to revive or remember old wounds. I also think that the idea of attempt to destabilize from a country which is internally destabilized or has an official position and policy of attempting to destabilize not just its neighboring country eastwards or westwards, is worried about destabilization of itself. Is a little, like I said, it's a little disingenuous. So I don't think this has to be taken seriously in that sense. These are normal reactions, particularly when they want to impose themselves in a relationship where they do not count.